Mysterious, immovable, and seemingly eternal, the giant stone heads of Easter Island have stood in silence for centuries. But recently, archaeologists discovered something buried deep beneath the island that nobody expected. And what they found could rewrite everything we thought we knew about the Moai statues, and the people who built them. Easter Island, also called Rapa Nui, is one of the most mystifying sites in archaeology. At least 900 enormous statues of Moai dot the island, some of them weigh over 80 tons. For decades, experts have wondered. How did this resource-poor and isolated island build and move these giants? And, more importantly, why? Using advanced ground-penetrating radar and deep soil imagery, in 2024 a team of researchers investigated what lay beneath a cluster of Moai. They had assumed that they would find simple layers of dirt and volcanic rock. But these scans revealed something utterly shocking, something impossible to ignore. Radar started to pick up a number of carved, geometric shapes about 20 feet beneath the surface. The shapes were too perfect to be formed naturally. As the team excavated, they found a stone-lined chamber. The walls were made from basalt blocks, the very same material used to carve the Moai. Inside, the researchers found something even more astonishing. The walls were lined with carvings, unfamiliar to him. They weren't the island's known Rongorongo script. They looked older, more primitive, and yet surprisingly advanced. Some markings resembled celestial patterns, constellations still visible in the night sky over the Pacific. These markings are now thought by experts to represent either navigation knowledge from the ancients or ceremonial star maps, perhaps passed down from the first settlers of the island. But the chamber wasn't the only mystery. The scans revealed stone channels leading out from the chamber and branching across the island. Strangely enough, many of these channels coincided with the positions of the Moai. It has, in fact, encouraged some archaeologists to advance a fresh theory. Moai may not be just statues. They might be markers, guardians built over sacred or strategic underground sites. If true, this could mean that the Moai layout forms a huge spiritual or astronomical network across the island. The finding doesn't prove any wild theories. But it does bring up new questions. Were the Moai placed above hidden chambers deliberately? Did the Rapa Nui encode knowledge beneath their sacred statues? And why were these underground spaces sealed and forgotten? One thing is certain, the secrets of Easter Island are still nowhere near being resolved. In fact, we may just be scratching the surface. If you'd like to explore more discoveries, ancient mysteries, and forgotten history, then be sure to like this video, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. Because the past is still speaking, we're just now learning how to listen.